Over $86,000 for this Toyota Sequoia. You gotta be kidding me. Basically $90,000 for a Toyota Sequoia. And guess what? You don't even get the engine you used to get. You know, it's gonna have issues, iForce Max, even though Toyota would say this doesn't have any issues. This is a super reliable engine, but it's had nothing but issues. And for 90 grand, after you pay tags and tax, you'll be well over that. You gotta be kidding me. $86,000. And of course, look at what Toyota's starting to build up on. These 4Runners are actually sitting on the lot for a minute. But you got to think, they switched from a super reliable V6 to a Toyota 4Runner with the 4-cylinder turbo. Look at this. $55,000 for a Toyota Sienna Limited. Now these things, of course, they sell, but it is a limited. Try to get a base model on the lot sitting. You won't see it, but Toyota will build plenty of these limiteds because they make more, the dealership makes more, everybody makes more. Now here we go, a base model 4Runner, 49, 50 grand nowadays for a SR5 4x4. I mean, you gotta be kidding me. But in all reality, look at the Gulf State. So you're actually up here at 44, plus you got the destination. But because we live here, you got to deal with Oklahoma, Texas, Louisiana. You got to deal with Gulf State, and Florida has their own where they add all these additional costs. But that's a lot of money. I mean, last year it was 45, so they increased the price 5 grand basically for the redesign, and they took away the super reliable, dependable V6. Why are you buying a Toyota 4Runner? This might have a bigger screen. It might be quicker to a red light. It might do all this stuff. But why are you buying a Toyota 4Runner? I would assume most people that bought a 2024 Toyota 4Runner, it was number one reason, reliability. It's a dependable vehicle that you can keep forever. This thing is not that. It might be, but highly doubt it. 4-cylinder turbo, and Toyota recommends 10,000-mile oil changes. How is that gonna turn out as a good thing? It's gonna be a complete disaster. Let's look at these Highlanders. These things are not cheap either. Yeah, $51,000. Wow, Grand Highlander X, what is it, a XLE, yeah, front wheel drive. It's a lot of money, man. Let's look at the Camrys. We don't get them on the channel often. Let's see what we're working with here. Yeah, $38,000, 38 grand for your Camry SE. But again, look at that's the price right there, 33. But you have to deal with all the add-ons. It's thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of add-ons onto the Camry, onto the 4Runners, between Gulf State, the dealerships adding a package on there, the documentation fee. You're talking thousands of dollars of BS add-ons that customers don't need, and it provides zero additional value to the vehicle. Look at that, $54,000. But again, we're up here, 49 plus 1,600 would be your price. But no, you got it 54. I mean, you gotta be kidding me. And it's a TRD off-road. For that price, 2024 model, you were getting a TRD Pro. So what? You get a lower trim level now, and you pay more for it, and it's a redesign with a 4-cylinder turbo. I mean, come on. The only benefit is they're still built in Japan, but I mean, come on. The price is crazy for what you get. I mean, it was expensive already with the last generation, but still, it's just insane. You could pick a used one up on a good deal any day. Look at that, $72,000, and it's a Tundra. You know, $70,000 Tundras. You could not find a $70,000 Tundra, what, just a few years ago. Now let's look at this base model next to it. I would say 5 years ago, you could not find a 70,000. They didn't exist, and now they're all over the place. This is a base model SR5, $55,000. Wow, at least it's a 4x4 for that price, but 55 grand. And if it still came with the V8, people would be all over it. 55 grand V8 truck. Yeah, people would be on it, but not with the issues that it's been having nonstop. And of course, there's plenty of Toyota fanboys that are gonna keep buying. No matter what happens to Toyota, they cannot grasp that Toyota has changed. A lot of people cannot understand that. They're just, Toyota's better, and a lot of people don't care. They just think Toyota is the most reliable brand no matter what, but it's all changed. Everything has changed with Toyota. I mean, look at this, $61,000 for a Tacoma TRD off-road. This isn't a TRD Pro. For a TRD Pro, you're looking at $70,000. I mean, this is how you know Toyota's went a completely different direction. When Tundras cost 60, 70 grand, yeah, Toyota, you made a mistake. I mean, come on. It's insane. We'll probably see this one right here, this Trail Hunter, which has been sitting here quite some time, and it's a Trail Hunter. Trail Hunters shouldn't be sitting. TRD Pros, they were never sitting before, and now they're sitting with the 4-cylinder turbo. Yeah, it makes sense, because no one wants it for this kind of price. I mean, $67,000. Wow, Tacoma Trail Hunter. Yeah, I mean, make it make sense, guys. You want to spend 67 grand on a Tacoma, you know, and that's why it's still here. And this is a specialty model that everybody's supposed to be wanting, dealer markups and all this stuff. Well, no one wants it. Built in Mexico, Toyota Tacoma. People say, what's wrong with it being built in Mexico? Well, Toyota is literally taking advantage of the situation. They're taking advantage of low wages in Mexico, and then they ship it over here, charge $60,000. The vehicle, like a 4Runner that's built in Japan, is built with $16, $17 an hour wages, versus Mexico is $2 an hour wages or $3. Think about the difference. But there's no additional savings. The Tacoma is the same price as the 4Runner. So what does it make sense? And these things are overpriced, and Toyota is taking full advantage. Let's look at this Limited, because here's an iForce Max. Let's see, $60,000. Yep, you just can't make it up, man. Can't make it up. Let me know what you guys think about this situation. In my opinion, Toyota has completely changed. They went in the wrong direction. Hopefully they can bring back the V6 and the 4Runner, bring back the V6 and the Tacoma, but I highly doubt they would ever do that. But their sales would even go up more, and they would make a lot of their customers happy. And if they can do it, they need to do it. At least give us options. Give us options. Leave the 4 cylinders an option if you want, but bring back the V6. But I highly doubt any of that will happen. But let me know what you think. Have a great day and stay blessed.